Hello everybody, this is Nicky with One Cosmic Love, and I am here to do the August energy report / card reading. And I'm a little late for August because I have been at level 2 Tantra teacher training, not actually taking the training, but just being like the temple fairy, helping people through their triggers, just like keeping the energy clear, keeping the space clear, doing some karma yoga, working in the kitchen, and all sorts of just amazing connections and so much expansion and growth. July was huge. Like, I'm still integrating everything that came up, everything that I witnessed within other people, within couples, within the teachers. It was amazing. So much, I would like to say, what's the word? So much transformation, just so much deep diving. There we go. So much deep diving. Really didn't see anyone staying in the shallows. There was about 38 people in this course, so it was like my guidance the whole way through was observe without judgment, witness, be of service, and watch the microcosm of this sort of soul gathering or pod. I've been getting that word a lot lately with my guidance. It's like these soul pods that we're coming into, and basically my guidance was to observe the dynamic, observe the mirrors within the community. And it's about 11 days of immersion. So that's what I'm coming off of. I had a lot of downloads. We all spent the eclipse together. I had so many messages coming through. I'm still integrating. So I want to work with Earth Magic Oracle cards. And then I got this new deck yesterday, so I'm kind of glad I waited on the reading. So beautiful. It's like the Mystic Wisdom Oracle cards. My favorite artist, one of my favorite artists is Josephine Wall, so I've been digging her oracle cards. So and then we're going to use the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen Farmer. If I had the Power Animal Oracle cards, I would be using those right now, because that has been also a really big message. There's just so much nature connections and so much happening with the veil being lifted, and like us being able to see our multidimensionality, not just our multidimensionality, like with each other, within, like when we come together and there's just two of us, all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, I'm perceiving something so much bigger. And then when we got into groups of 3 and we have this little trinity, and then there's this even bigger force of energy. So it's been really amazing to play with that, because a lot of my journey I've spent alone in my awakening process, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that, but it's been a flip-flop year for me, and things that I did normally, it's like the exact opposite is happening. So where I would normally okay, I need time alone, I need space. Nope, I'm in the community. How can I make this a day of joy, a day of service, a day of alignment? And just like being a part, not running away, not hiding, not escaping, but being present with anything that was coming up to release. So the message coming up from Mother Earth is like just to pull a card for this month for what we're what we're releasing, or maybe what we have. Okay, I got it. I'm going to pull a card for what we've released in July and what we will maybe release a little more in August, especially coming up to this solar eclipse and Lionsgate, the 8/8 gateway. It feels like something's building. And yeah, I have not been on the news. I haven't been like keeping up. I've been kind of out of technology lately. So I heard there's a lot of fires going on. There's a lot of working with the elements. I've been really listening to the consciousness of the wind and feeling it respond with different types of directive movements. It's very interesting. Okay, so card 4, what we released. Okay, what we released was disharmony. Because the message that was coming up, like for eclipse and kind of for this reading, is we've really hit the point of merging our masculine and feminines. The eclipse, the lunar eclipse that happened, whatever, a week ago, it really did allow us to sort of bolt forward with our wholeness. Like, this has been a collective intention for a while, and I feel like the disharmony is what we have composted, and we're getting on the track of harmony. We are in harmony. We're in harmony with our right and left brains. We're in harmony with our higher self. We're in harmony with the earth. We're in harmony with each other. And it's so funny. I'm saying that name in 10 days. I'll be house sitting for this couple, and their dog's name is Harmony. So, yeah, just confirmation. Like, if there's anything that feels like it's not in harmony, just know that the ground or the stage is set. The compost pile is ready. The only thing you have to do is just toss it. Let it go. You don't need to dig through the trash. You don't need to dig through what you're releasing that's not harmonious to your alignment. You just gotta let it go. That's it. Make room. And then let's see what's up for August from Mother Earth. I feel this one. Summer solstice. Radiance. This is feeling like a dark and light card, guys. So there's no wrongs. We gotta have dark to have light. We have to just find the balance, and that's where the harmony is coming in. July was like a freaking whirlwind of stirring the soup, and tons of energy, like tons of sexual energy, tons of creative energy. And it felt sometimes like this forest looks like a little chaotic, but it's perfect. And here we are, finding our power. And this is totally what the biggest lesson I learned through this like 11-day Tantra retreat was, that the power that we seek is not power over anybody. The power that we seek is empowerment. So maybe this is gonna be, I'm keep getting the download that August is gonna be the month of raw, being raw, rawgest. We'll just call it rawgest. And that's not only like being raw and like not wearing as much makeup and just being yourself, like being authentic with your feelings, not suppressing anything, being honest, letting yourself feel what you're feeling, and then not telling yourself, I shouldn't be feeling this. I shouldn't be feeling this. I'm triggered. I thought I worked through this. No, what a master does. A master feels a feeling whether negative or positive, lets it flow through and doesn't allow it to get stuck. Now, when we tell ourselves like we need to change or let go, I'm feeling a deep sadness. Interesting. You know, like being in a state of curiosity. And it's funny because this is like really it looks like solar plexus. And it's like there's so much stored there. We have a lot of guilt and shame in those lower chakras. So it's time to just bring some light. Let go of any leftover issues in your tissues. In our yoga class, what we learn is internal massage. So you're not only learning, you know, how to take care of the outside of the body, but you're learning internal massage, because so many of us have trauma held in our tissues that really causes pain. It causes a lot of darkness and stuck energy, and our radiance falls. We get stressed. Like, I'm such like a flamboyant expressor, so I'm constantly moving. But I notice when I'm like really holding my head like that, and I learned really big is like, bring it to the back. Bring your awareness to the back of your head, the back of your third eye, really, and almost perceive like you have an eye back here and that you're projecting outward. And you're like seeing the back of your forehead. And what we do is imagine the full moon and then just project it outward. And then what was fun was like after you practice that a little while, instead of being stressed out, feeling guilty or whatever, relax into the back of your head. Imagine that you're seeing the full moon on your forehead. I've been practicing for a while so I can see it clearly. But then what was fun was I got this new sort of playful game. And I would put a picture right in that full moon, like an image of like a garden or a Tesla or a sailboat or, you know, a tiny home or whatever the hell you're wanting, a freaking extravagant meal or a hot man or sexual fantasy experience. Put that there in that full moon light on the inside of your forehead, and just meditate with that. And it's like your third eye is so activated right now. Our third eyes are so activated right now that it's just like it's time to use the radiance of our being and let the creativity here start to just flow out, and then watch what happens, because really quickly new people, new experiences, new opportunities begin to show up. Yeah. Okay. I feel these two cards are already wanting to come, and it's going to be for the divine masculine, divine feminine, and then we'll see maybe one more. Okay, so divine masculine. Memories. Cherish memories of loved ones. Okay, masculines, men out there. For the last couple months, I and a few more channels and have been talking about all the work you're doing and all of the clearing and cutting of karmic cords and karmic relationships you've been doing. So give yourself time, give yourself space to just sort of recalibrate who you are without a significant other, who you are without that career that you have been, you know, part of for so long, and just give yourself time. And I'm hearing the word patience. Be patient. I think women or men. Be patient with the masculine aspect of yourself. If the masculine aspect of yourself needs nurturing, start to be curious about that. How can I nurture my inner masculine? How can I nurture my inner masculine's dark and light energies? There's so many things that we can do to stay out of judgment and stay in curiosity. And also be hopeful, and although like what I'm seeing is sort of like a life review, especially there's like this being, and this can be for women, it's not just men, this is the masculine message. So taking a little time. Oh, we are in Mercury retrograde. How funny. Okay, so yeah, so review maybe some of the things that were hard to let go of, and go tune into some of those memories and fill it with your consciousness, fill it with your new perception, fill it with your love. Maybe we've been doing a lot of sort of timeline processing here at the Tantra Disneyland. And we've been diving deep into the subconscious and going back, and with present time love, filling that 13-year-old or filling that, 8-year-old piece of yourself with this present time awareness and this present time understanding. So yeah, maybe just if you find yourself feeling a little stuck or just blah, give yourself some time alone to meditate, and everything that you've learned from these past relationships, maybe like make this sort of like image in your mind of like all the good things that you loved from that relationship or from that career, from that job, and just get this like big pile of yummy goodness. Like I loved that. I loved the way she kissed me. I loved the way that she did my laundry. Whatever, just try to stay positive when thinking back to relationships or anything from the past, because that's why we're here. Okay, feminines. Ooh, girl. Okay, men too. This is the unicorn. This is so freaking perfect for what I was talking, or what was like coming through about the full moon and the projecting images outward and watching for, what I'm getting. Also, be playful about it. Like maybe do that little full moon meditation, getting in the back of the brain, getting in the back, seeing forward. Project something simple out, like something that you don't really have an attachment to. I'm remembering this time when me and my friend Leandra were hiking, and I was like in the vortex talking about Abraham Hicks and just like rampaging in just such a high vibration. And I told her, let's play with the universe, like let's manifest a tea bag, like for tea. I was like, are you attached to that? And she's like, no. I'm like, neither am I. We forgot about it. Maybe like a month or two later, I'm at the airport and someone offers me, like I was kind of sick, and it was actually the pilot, and he offered me a bag of tea. And I was like, oh shit, there it is. I just felt the knowing, like that was a game and that was fun. So maybe play with that a little bit. Let's do that. Let's start claiming our power. And I've had some pretty magical experiences I'm not gonna lie, like this is time to be authentic, and I've had some really interesting things happening, whether it's lights feeling like I'm being visited, being able to almost perceive someone or something in the air, just actually doing my microcosmic orbit with plants And if they're just basically playing with fairy magic and just like watching the plant go, the flower open a little, and there's just what I'm being exposed to and what I'm finding within myself is there is so much more going on. And we are totally being activated. Third eye open, third eye on, and it's time to be real. This is Rawgust. Be authentic. Listen to your guidance system. Listen to that subtle nudge to go left instead of right. Swear to God, things like this have been happening, and then I'll end up exactly, like, no cell service, but ending up exactly where I needed to go. Like, wow, didn't need maps. We are the technology. All we have to do is trust, and that's a big thing. Trusting your intuition. So it's going to be a huge theme, I think, for August, is going to be trusting your intuition, trusting what you're seeing, questioning sometimes if you feel like something is out of integrity or something is not vibing with you. Question it. Start to claim your space in this world. You are worthy. You are here for a reason, and I know that we are all going to start coming together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're just going to begin the big shift, which is taking unity consciousness and coming together as humanity. And we're doing it little by little. Just keep following your bliss. That's like literally the only thing we need to do. Let's take a little card for the community, and then I'll like the community. Let's humanity. Really amazing. Leadership. Set your goals. A lot of people were working with the lion power animal, including myself. Like, if any of you see me on Instagram or known me, like, my little dog Layla, who kind of looked like a lion, passed away earlier this year while I was in Sedona hiking a vortex point doing a really amazing meditation. She crossed over. I knew exactly the time. And as I was walking down this mountain, that's exactly how I felt, was she was beside me. Some density happening, but I'm really trying to keep it light. I'm doing my part to just alchemize anything that is inside of me that is not vibing high, and just trying to live in the best service to love and service to others way I can possibly do. And so I'm trying to keep it fun, which is where the animals come in. The day after the Tantra retreat was over, I went to this woman, Charlene's, and she's like this shamanic woman, and she has this beautiful property with peacocks and a healing temple and all these rooms for people to stay in. And we did a shamanic drum journey. It was to call on our power animal and merge with it. Instantly, mine came, and there's 2 sheriffs right there. I'm just like hoping they don't get in my car. There's a little road right there. Okay. Yeah, interesting. It's like sometimes it's like you just want to hide from authority, but it's like I'm not doing anything wrong. Right? Come on, lion! Anyway, my Black Panther literally came from inside of me, swirled its velvety fur around me, and took me on this amazing journey. So she's doing a constant drum beat, right? And I mean, you end up going out because your left brain is so irritated, like, is this ever going to stop? That your right brain kind of switches on. And what happened was I heard a didgeridoo and I felt it come through underneath the ground and up my body. And I was like, oh, that's cool. There was an Australian guy, Mark. Hi, Mark, if you're watching this. There was an Australian guy and he played didge. And so I thought, oh, cool. He fucking like decided he's going to be a part of the meditation. He's going to play the didge for us. I wake up and he's like on the ground with his blindfold on. And I'm like, everyone's still like out. And Charlene's, just finished the drumming. And I look at her and I like, wow, that was amazing. So really getting shown through my experiences the limitless potential of our being. It's like what we think really does expand. What we focus on, we have the ability to shift things, and that's why we're going to be so powerful in numbers. So yeah, it's time for I'm really feeling this. It's time for the leaders to step up. We have so many tools. Like, we're not alone. So it's just time to step up and step in, baby. And now, I think that's it. I just really feel like it's just keep it playful this month. Be raw, be real. Let the emotions flow through you. And really affirm your balance and your harmony, because it's done. It's happened. You are divine masculine, divine feminine, whole being, and let that vibrate through you this month. Okay, we're gonna pull a love quote for the month. All you need is love. Sorry. Love is all you need. That's so perfect. I'm totally putting this on the altar. May we all walk love, breathe love, see love, perceive love, and just exist as love. We are one, guys. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for putting up with my silliness. I'm totally coming down from like Disneyland for 11 days. And yeah, it's been a ride. So I hope you all are doing wonderful. I can't wait to see you again. Maybe post some videos. If you got any questions about Tantra or would like a personal reading, you can contact me on here or on my Instagram at One Cosmic Love. All right, beautifuls. Namaste, many blessings, and big cyber hug. Long Tantra hug. Ah.